Okay, so back once again. So picking back up where we left off, we finally finished clearing out the town square. Now I need to find well, I guess I don't need to find him, but I'm supposed to find the Desna priest. Because he's part of a quest line. That's right, I want to get a resolution. Oh, well. Yeah, let's see if I can still find him. I'm probably going to have to look this up. I'll come back to it. Do some research off screen. Yeah, so we've cleared the entirety of the town square. Good for us.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, so we still got a lot to do. I guess we'll just go in this order. So we'll go do Gorm's Mansion. We'll go to the ritual site after. Ah, there you are, at last. You certainly took your time. I thought perhaps you got lost on the way. I was already regretting not drawing you a map. Horgus's relief is palpable, even through his grousing. It's a tragedy to see one's house in such a sorry state, and I always had a few guards in my service, you know? I hope those blockheads died honorably, didn't simply flee at the first sign of danger. Horgus turns toward the quarter with a pensive expression on his face. My manor, you see, contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they're discovered by my fellow citizens, who in the current chaos seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll through my house, peek into the rooms, and if you find anyone, kill them on the spot. That'll teach any other opportunists to stay away from Horgus Grimm's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possessions of mine you find in there, you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure the house is empty, give me a signal from my study window. Wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there. This should be good. I'm always up for poking around a fancy manor. I've done many things in my life, but playing the part of an intrepid mercenary rummaging through someone else's tasteless, decorated, and poorly planned mansion is a novel to me. How droll. I deeply regret that you had to participate in this, my dear Count. Come now, I love a good caper, even when the setting offends my aesthetic sensibilities. I hadn't brought him along to this before. He's such an asshole. What are these valuable items that they're worth risking your life by going back to the manor? Never you mind. I'm paying you to clear out the roughings, not to ask questions. Horgus glares at you for a few seconds before dropping his gaze. In any case, you will learn that this is all just about you will learn what this is all about just as soon as you clear the way to my study for me. So restrain your curiosity for now. You're not coming with me? The very notion! You think I hire guards to do my bidding just so I can put myself in danger along with them? No, 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 no. I've taken on my fair share of risk already today. But all the same, you took the risk of coming here, even though you were well aware of the danger. What is it that draws you here so strongly, like a moth to the flame? Camellia, that's enough. Oh, it seems I hit a sore spot. Alright, I understand. Well, get on with it. Or are you waiting for a special order? I shall wait your signal. Horgus pauses. And good luck in there, I suppose.
I know the way.
Oh, found a bad guy.
I hope you appreciate this.
That's right. Box filled with a variety of whips and floggers, a set of collars of various sizes. chains, handcuffs, shackles, a collection to rival a prisons. Ooh, is he into kinky stuff?
Yet another obstacle.
There we go. So, a lot of the first few parts of the games... I'll have to drop the armor. Like, the beginning part of the game is really just about, like, giving you, like, a ton of resources.
As it should be.
I feel like the game does a really good job of giving you, like, a decent amount of equipment right off the bat. Pathfinder, or sorry, Kingmaker felt like it took a while for things to, like, start going. But, definitely not the case, in my opinion, with this one, by comparison. There are definitely, like, really big difficulty spikes, just, like, randomly. And some of the optional fights are just, like, beyond insanely difficult. Like, not even like, oh, is my build good? It's just like...
That is not far.
Like, prepare to get demolished kind of difficult. Which I suppose can be fun. But what I ended up doing for all of them is just lowering the difficulty because I don't enjoy that.
You can trust me. I'll cut you wide open.
Let's have some fun. Thank you for using me.
Man, we were just tearing through. Oh, I did forget to go back and respec. Oh, my main character.
I am helpful. Am I not?
I'll go ahead. What a fight!
Whoa!
I am helpful. Am I not?
Sophisticated instruments of torture. The purpose of some of them can only be guessed at. Ironically, I now know whose room that is. It was definitely one of those, like, this throws you for a loop. This definitely throws you for a loop. Door is locked by some unusual or magical means. There is no lock to be seen. I remember spending like 20 minutes running through the entire mansion trying to find how to unlock that. Apparently you just can't unlock it.
I know the way.
But if you somehow have Dimension Door, I think it was bugged and you were somehow able to get in, even though you don't have line of sight.
Follow my lead.
Missed me already. I'm all ears. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The world in crimson.
As it should be.
Can we retreat already?
I have to say, this is definitely going better than my first playthrough, which part of that is because I understand some of the stuff better. Like, I know which classes are stronger and who's good with what equipment and whatnot, but, like, part of it's just because I'm rolling better. Which I have zero control over, obviously, but... Oh, why are we... Oh, we are overburdened. Need to drop some stuff. Abrupt force. 1d3 fire damage? Versus, what does this do? For a 2 save, it becomes stunned for 1 round? I'll leave it as is. We need to drop some stuff. So we're going to drop those and those and those. Hide armor isn't worth it either, right? Chainmail isn't. Rest of it's okay. Nice. Should I dual wield? No, I should not dual wield. That would be a very bad idea.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. Did you see that?
Oh!
I'm wounded. This was not part of it.
Performance is
Jeez.
you are lacking.
That's partially my fault.
We will win this war.
Actually, it's entirely my fault. I should have moved people out of the way to make it happen sooner, but actually, let's just use one of these ones.
I'll watch your back.
I'll go ahead.
I hope you appreciate this.
What was the bow? Short bow of code. Is he using a talking weapon? Yeah. So we'll give him this short bow, and then what we'll do is Fitting. Open curved blade. I'll use my weapon of choice until I change that. Give Horgus the signal. The mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic. I wasn't too late. If you'll follow me. Family secrets are about to be revealed. It's so thrilling. Also, in case you haven't guessed, Camellia has some part to play in this. Oh, could we have come in here without him? That would have been interesting.
I am helpful, am I not?
A happy family, Horgus, an unknown half-elf, and their dark-haired young daughter. The painting is captioned, Horgus, Gorm, Iris, and Camellia. And the painting depicts a thin, blonde boy with a sickly pale skin. The caption reads, Horgus Gorm, 9 years of age. Ooh. Intrigue is afoot. The paintings are right where I left them. Very good. Horgus Gorm thanks you for your help. There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Gorm family colors doesn't look like Horgus in the least. The family portrait depicts Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Who's that in the paintings, Horgus? So you've noticed. Seems there's no point in hiding it anymore. Horgus is silent for a few moments, then sighs and presses his lips into a hard line. You see, I have 2 secrets. Camellia is, in fact, my daughter, and I am not the real Horgus Gorm. You're not Horgus Gorm. My real name is Darian Witt. which is a much better name, by the way. I don't know why he chose to go by Horgus Grim, other than the fact that the name came with an obscene amount of wealth. So yeah. My parents were the servants of the real Gwyrms at their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev. The Gwyrms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, when instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden with the real Horgus Gwyrm, who was just my age. I have no idea where the demons came from. Horgus ran to the mansion, and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't. Horgus shrugs apologetically. Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Gwyrm. That's the whole story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring tears to my eyes. You are in no position to judge me, Camellia. Horgus's hands curl into fists, but his voice sounds more tired than angry. You're right. I'm not. Darren's expression is strained as he listens to Horgus's confession. A small boy in a manor under attack by demons. Such a familiar tale. Mendev has many such tales, but there are rarely any survivors. Take poor Horgus, for instance. He didn't make it. You were fortunate, Count. Assuming you're not hiding anything. Horgus gives an awkward shrug, making it clear he's just speaking in jest. Golden opportunity fell right in your lap. There's nothing shameful in seizing your chance for a better life. Exactly. I wish I had your luck. That was my thinking at first. Horgus releases a hollow laugh. But the years have given me a different view on things. It is difficult for me to speak openly about secrets which I have kept all these years. I have been hostage to them my entire life. Strange as that sounds. Camellia is your daughter? Yes. Illegitimate, that is. Horgus's cheeks redden. She has resided in this house since birth. The staff thought she was a niece or the daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never disabused them of their notions. Her mother, Iris, was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in the gardens here. I wanted to unite the Gwyrm family with another noble line. The Gwyrm name could not be permitted to mix with commoners, and thereby plunge it into insignificance. Iris did not protest, and we successfully hid our connection. And when Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. As far as Mendev knows, Camellia is the daughter of a Gwyrm family servant who died over 10 years ago. And before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and bought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You've discovered my most terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Gwyrm name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if Mendev society disapproves of his decisions. Would it be insolent of me to beg for your discretion regarding what you know about us? Damn it all, and I thought Horgus as dull as dishwater. But now he brings this delightful offering of a stolen secret identity, a secret half-elf lover, and a bastard daughter. I'm afraid you'd rather put me to shame. I promise to keep your secret, Camellia. The hint of a smile plays on Camelia's mouth. Please accept my humblest thanks. Horgus casts a wary look at the girl but remains silent. What's it like to live your whole life under someone else's name? When I was a boy, I used to hate Horgus. The condescension most of all. The pity on his face. His smile when he called me to join him in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind. When the demons killed him and not me, I thought it was a gift of fate. I seized my good fortune with both hands and never let go. When I told them my name was Horgus Gwyrm, the only heir of the vast fortune of the Gwyrm family, on that day, life was fair. Unfortunately, it took me years to see the generosity behind the condescension and feel the compassion behind the pity. I discovered far too late that Horgus was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself his. I never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. But now what can I do? Reveal the truth, reject the name, and allow it to sink into oblivion? Would my friend Horgus want this? Horgus shakes his head, tired. I'd bear the name of Horgus Gwyrm with the pride and dignity it deserves. As a banner on a battlefield, I will multiply its merits. The Gwyrm family will not be forgotten. I still serve Horgus Gwyrm. Horgus attempts to smile, but the result is pathetic. What are you planning to do now? Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help. And then, I shall bury these portraits. I've kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone, and the secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. I see. Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Camellia, I can tell from your face that you enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. I only ask one thing. Are you certain? Camellia doesn't answer, but looks at Horgus with a half smile lingering on her lips. Well then, clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. Horgus stares into his daughter's face as though he is seeking the answer to an unasked question. Then he turns his attention to you. But now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secrets of Horgus Worm. Well, that's that then. Thank you for your help. Farewell, and watch over Camellia. Okay, so we picked up a +1 breastplate, which... there we go. Oh, 21, yeah, slightly better. That's right. Oh. I feel like I'm missing something to get in here. Because, like, you can see into the room. Oh. Not a big deal. There's the exit. Oops. I always keep pushing in space because that's how you make things go faster with the army movement. Oh no, it's not how you make it. It's faster in combat. So I keep thinking like, oh, space is speed up. Okay. Let's go to the Tearbade residence. This is a quick stop, and then I actually don't know what's here.
Are we in trouble yet?
Our victory is certain.
Jeez! Leave some for the rest of us, guys.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Staggered. Why is he staggered? Oh! His stupid oracle thingy. Yeah, so he took the, or he didn't take it, but his will be interesting. Oh, I should have checked spell slots. Huh. Sun's not dangerous, Lan. It will not burn your skin. It will not blind you if you look at it. Love the sun. The sun is good. Holy shit, it took a whole day. And we failed the rituals, so we're gonna have to go back pretty soon to rest in a consecrated area to get rid of the corruption.
As it should be. Focus on the goal.
So the cool thing about the shield spell is it basically gives you like a shield.
Yet another obstacle.
So while an actual piece of equipment, shield piece of equipment, is just flat out better. Oh, shit, I forgot about those ones.
Out of my sight.
Ugh. So an actual shield is just flat out better. Or it can be better, I should say. Shield spells can be used with two-handed weapons. So
That is not far.
Open your heart.
I gotta do this again. This is the one downside to an undead character. I shouldn't say the one. This is definitely a downside to an undead character. Oh, can I use them on myself now?
Concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Sweet. Okay, now that I'm a caster, I can cast it myself. Great. Yeah, it's definitely a downside to an undead character.
Well, hello there.
I am helpful, am I not?
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Oh no, not Woodruff. Kill her. I was wondering where he came from.
Can't you just die already? Calm down. Not dead yet. Tactical retreat! No?
Can I do anything with spells to...
This was not part of the plan. I will see to your demise.
Okay, seriously. All these whiffs. Oh, actually, let's just get you out of range real quick.
The world's not ending just yet.
Okay.
Time's not waiting.
And then I'm going to... Yes, that was very poorly managed on my part. Okay. Is that it in here? I thought there was more. But there is not. So, what was the cloak? And bonus to stealth check, so we're going to put that on you. Where'd the rapier go? It's not a masterwork, right? It's just cold iron. One sort of right. We'll go with, oops. And then, where'd it go? There it is. I know it's the same, but I'm very much an aesthetics person.
Focus on the goal.
Okay, so that's another location down. Let's finish exploring this area. I don't think there's anything else, but oh.
I'll go ahead.
Okay. And we're going to go to the last one. Oh. Okay, so the last location that we need to visit. It's funny, I feel like I've gotten through this a lot faster on this playthrough than my others.
Let the duel commence.
You just throw it over a wall? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh, this is gonna go very badly. Oh, there's a hole in the wall.
Cover me, all right?
Precision and
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh god, this is gonna go badly. Okay. Well, that was an annoying fight. And perfectly designed. Like, that is such a fuck you fight.
I'll go ahead.
And yes, I know I'm walking into this again.
let's have some fun.
But I only feel like it's fair to approach it this way.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
See, it did it again. Like, why tell me I can charge and then not actually let me be able to charge?
I'll cut
Like,
you wide open.
it could not be more annoying.
Let's try this way. Cover me, all right?
Out of my sight.
Our victory is certain. Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You won't survive me.
This will hurt.
I'll take the hit.
The spirits demand your blood.
Uh-oh.
them for me.
Okay.
Endure this!
Oh, I can't charge him. No.
Calculated risk.
We'll stick to... Oh, jeez. He did so much damage. Oh, no. Daring missed. Spells. Can she... Oh, there we go. Is he doing acid? Can I do... Okay.
Into the fray!
There we go. Go ahead and take on the...
Time to share your treasures.
No! Oh.
Make every strike count.
We'll go ahead and spend the turn.
Wounded.
Come on, Darren. Oh, I need you to get that hit to knock him down.
You are today's sacrifice!
It's got really good AC. Yeah, we'll go with this then.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Let's see if this helps. Oh, it makes it way easier to hit. Yeah, okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ooh,
This should do it.
there we go.
Let's try this way.
Oh, Sela's down.
Don't worry about me.
You didn't trip him. Come on. Yep. It's sad that that's more likely to hit. That's what I got to do. Just a little bit. There we go. Get Sela up. Come on. 3. Heal yourself and then move. Alright, we'll just... Need you to keep at it with the spells. Land, you... Nah, you're...
Won't survive me.
Got a decent chance to that. See? I'm glad I went with that.
This will hurt.
Yeah!
Bruise.
I know the way.
Did the other mimic have anything? Oh, he didn't. Oh man, that was a tough one. So yeah, in case that didn't make it clear, alchemists are incredibly
Open
powerful.
your heart to me.
They're actually one of the better classes in the game, in my opinion, just like as a straight-up class. Cool. So... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Stop. What I need to do is I need to go back to the Defender's Heart. Oh, I forgot. There's... Okay. We're not quite done with, Canabras. We're going to evade, because we're tired. Or we're fatigued, I I should say. And we're pretty beat up. I could probably take it, but I don't want to. It's not worth the trouble. So we'll unload our stuff here. Still don't think what's his name has anything worth buying.
Follow my lead.
A lot more people here than I remember. Oh. No, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, forgot to do this bulk selling. Still want to keep that because I still think I want to make a kineticist companion, mercenary, whatever you want to. Yeah, let's do that. And then I think this, yeah, this was pretty good. That's actually a really good weapon. Not for my character, but... Knock back and slow down for 1 round. You know what? And I would still have money left over, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Who's gonna have good dexterity, though? Meh. Surprising Camellia. Okay, and then what is this? Critical hit filled by an oracle. Same effect as the oracle's curse gave on level 1 without any of its benefits. So what, stunned? Oh, whatever. Since he's the only oracle we have. This will also give me a reason to keep Camellia around. Yep, that's fine. That's all fine. No. Blur. Alright. Ah, that's why. Glitter dust is actually really... Oh, no, I don't need her for... Yeah, that's worth it. It's fine. Not like there are a lot, but... Not like there are much better... Oh wait, no, I don't need the scythe.
As it should be.
Okay. I do need to give her... Stone Call. Ones. Give yourself shield. And I did not select that twice. Do another magic missile. Well, that's being weird. Okay, I'm guessing this is bugged and I don't actually have 2 slots here. I only have 1. Give yourself that. That's right, he's an Inquisitor. Yeah, cure moderate wounds. And you've already got one launch person. Just gonna give you a cure. I don't know what to put in that slot. Cool. Okay, so I need to make a slight adjustment to my build.
That is not far.
Nenny is in the group. Let's finish our conversation. You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. In debate, I will be happy to prove that the current conflict can't hold a candle to the last war of Jitska. Very well, the last war of Jitska was waged using a significantly greater number of troops. Both sides actively relied on reinforcements from allied planes, and their strategic planning was perfected through no fewer than 7 rounds of intensive design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. Compared to Jitska, you are but stone-wielding, club-wielding kobolds. I would like to conclude my thesis with a few words of wise counsel from Dagon, an advisor to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. I doubt you will comprehend the true genius of his statement, but here it is nevertheless. A gadfly sees the ox pays no heed to the gadfly, but crimson fever takes them both. So you can go just ooh, I can just flat out make that check. Okay. The events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. That is what you fail to grasp. The principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. Yep. The earnestness on the faces of those around you has taken away Indara's panache, encouraging her to backtrack and stumble over her words. Of course, I'm not trying to diminish the importance of current events. What I am trying to say is that from the standpoint of history, and particularly the history of warfare, she falls silent, fixedly staring at the unfriendly eyes of her audience. The true importance of these developments won't become obvious until later. Indara offers a pretentious dismissal. As a scholar, I cannot deny that there is a certain truth beneath your skeptical statements. History is a complex discipline rooted in fact and an evidentiary base that grows ever more meager the farther the described period is from the present moment. Of course, if I were to argue in bad faith, the way Crusaders embellish their tales of slaying a single Bremorak by adding a dozen Balors, for example, I could win this debate. But I am above such things, and therefore I'm forced to admit that your skepticism is not entirely without merit. Have you changed your mind about joining the Crusaders? I don't see the point. Your Crusaders appear to be quite confident in your skills. If nothing else, you've presented your arguments to me with extreme confidence. Indira unbuckles her sword belt and hands you the weapon. This is a worthy blade. It will be of use not only for the strong, but also for the wise. And this is where I bid you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pack tactics to drive their prey like herds of livestock. It is about time I got back to my research. The hint of smile graces Indara's lips when she sees disappointment in the eyes of many Crusaders around her. Stay safe. Okay. So we are going to give that to... Woljif. Blah. Wow. It's actually a really cool weapon. We'll go rest. Oh. Oh, the Defender's Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins. But somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. I thought this part was voiced. My bad. Sela waves to you. She is sitting at a table with the trio you met previously. The knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Zalelch, come. Let me properly introduce you to Elan, Jenna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cur. Sela pushes a mug of beer toward you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Erebeth to use what Jenna, Curl, and Elan found for a little party. If you look at the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help keep the gloom at bay. Sela looks at you hesitantly, as if trying to gauge your reaction. Have I ever turned down merrymaking and good company? Ha! Let's raise our mugs, my friends. Wait, I'm not ready for another toast yet. It's not every day that I drink with paladins, knights, and sword lords. Hey, are we going to just sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. Tell me about your order, Elan. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin? It takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. So, in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long, Jenna? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? Jenna lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Miven, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. What about you, Curl? How did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little, or maybe smuggled, or guarded stashes. So Curl stares into his mug gloomily. But I never killed anybody, and I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Norgerber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak into the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful to us. You'll see. How do all of you know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south from my fiancé, and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Iomade. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden to my order's camp. Elan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabras, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle in the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sela at a tavern in Canabras. Before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at a table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us. But Sela is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after that night, Sela and I went around the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Sela, did you call me over just because, or is something the matter? I didn't want to talk about today's celebration. Or I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elan is in trouble. I want to help him. And I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Elan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomedae and her friend certainly have more important things to do, especially knowing that Canabras has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Sela begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons. But look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabras will find the strength to protect the city. Sela catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elon, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomedae won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. All right, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mandev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Discari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabras. For half a year, I've been getting up the courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent nightly orders live off of donations, and I'm not what you would call rich. But I want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Elon and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First, demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation is under control. What could we run into at this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, and then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, it was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the ward's done in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine, I'll help. Sela puts her hand on your shoulder. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elon is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him, so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Sela, I hope you can convince Erebeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Cards come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Okay. Let's go rest.
Why did your tribe hide under the ground? If you came up to the surface, would the good people really turn you away?
Why'd you live on the street? If you entered a wealthy home, would the good people not allow you to stay there?
He's so cynical. Oh my god, that took 2 days? What the hell? The demons were killed recently, no doubt about it. No doubt about that. But it's not clear if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from elsewhere. Interesting. Oh! Demons! The demons are attacking! Not so much for my respec. Please talk to Erebeth as soon as you can. Help us defend the tavern. Oh, I guess I could talk to her respec first. Don't give in to fear. Don't be scared. I'll do the respec off screen. Erebeth's sword has been honed to razor sharpness. She is on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastenings on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself. The attack is imminent. We need every reliable blade we have, and the help of a fine swordsman such as yourself will be invaluable. We're expecting an entire horde of enemies, attacking from every possible angle. I don't think you need me to tell you how to fight in these conditions. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Orthurabo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him, the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn down the defender's heart, or they try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they'll burn the place out from under our feet. What's the situation? We're primed and ready to defend this place. The enemy's keeping quiet, but don't be fooled by the lull. The demons have the tavern surrounded. They could strike at any moment. Start battle. I'm ready to defend this place. I am ready to help us all. This battle won't be easy. Yep, this is what we're going to go with. Nenio. So, as much as I like spellcasters in the late game and the early game, they just don't have enough spells to like keep up with characters who have better attacks with weapons. So while Nenio ends up being like an integral part of my party from like mid game on, I don't use her in the early part. She's just not. She doesn't bring enough punch for the slot she takes up. We'll just go with real time with pause for this first part.
The world in crimson.
Oh no, daring! Oh, they took me out too. Shit. Keep it up, Sela. You got him. I was gonna say, is she even fighting defensively? But she is. Oh, one of them finally hit her. Nice. Oh shit, she got hit again. I mean, that's not exactly a surprise. It's always just a matter of time before the numbers go against me. That's too funny to watch him get knocked back all the way over there. The defenses are being taken down.
Cover me, all right?
Keep coming, Sela.
The light take you. Into the fray.
Oh!
Stab you or zap you.
Time to kill Alchemist.
All right.
Sela might go down.
I will see to your demise.
I'll just sit here.
Nope, Sela went down.
Don't worry about me.
And we're gonna switch over.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
No. Where are you guys? You guys are worrying me. We're just gonna fall back.
They're
tactical retreat.
Oh, there goes Woldriff.
Go for their heart.
Can we reach the cult archers?
Precision.
And here comes the big guy.
Try to entertain me.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Oh no!
This.
Wait. You seriously can't reach him?
Make every strike count.
The world in crimson.
Oh man. I do not like how that one went. Alright, well, we won. I kind of wish that, like, they didn't just keep coming. Especially from that first side. Victory! Canabra spikes back and her teeth are sharp. Irbith is glowing with zeal and she raises her fist in triumph. Now, we take the fight to them. What are our losses? Minimal. The battle wasn't easy, but thanks to you, we chewed them up and spit them out again. They thought they could break us, but they only bolstered our spirits. That's way better than on my first playthrough. They got walloped on my first one. Will there be another attack? I doubt it. Demons aren't famed for their organization. We'll strike a blow at the Grey Garrison long before they regroup for a new assault. Congratulations on the victory. It wouldn't have been possible without you. That reminds me, we found this among the attackers' remains. This trophy rightly belongs to you. Nicely done. Now our goal is to rout the demons in the Grey Garrison, just like we did here. Okay, so I'm actually going to call it here. Next time I come back, I will have respect my character. Basically, all I'm doing is, instead of going with the Elven Blade, I'm going to switch over to Scythe. Because it saves me a feat or two. And yeah, that's all I'm really going to do. So, thanks for watching. Like and comment, because that helps the video. Subscribe, because that helps me if you like watching me. And then I hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining me.